now we're actually going to look at some files just for the fun of it. So there's our choice. Look at a list of MLAB demonstration do files. Continue. And you get another little story that says you're going to get some topics to select from, and you're going to have the program pause so you can read things, and you can terminate this whole process by typing control break or by typing exit after the control break if you really want to leave MLAB.
So, Gabby, what is it? You said a do file. What is it? What is a do file?
A do file is an MLAB script, an MLAB program that does some computation, and we're about to see one. So let's take the very simplest one here, which will be contour, and hit continue, and we'll do a calculation eventually. Now notice what this happened on the screen. It says here, / MLAB example contour map of bivariate function. File name that we're actually executing is conex.do. That's the script. It lives in the examples directory of the MLAB directory. And here's a comment. This example demonstrates how to make a contour map of a surface. Here we define a function. We evaluate the function on a grid, and we draw the contour map with spline segments. And it says hit enter to continue. Pause. It's actually pausing, waiting for us to read all of this. We'll now hit enter. Bang! There is the contour map. There is the picture of this complicated function. What function? Well, here it is in the title of the function. It is the logarithm of the quantity x plus y plus 1 plus the absolute value of the cosine of x squared minus y cubed, all raised to the 1/2 power, that is, take the square root. But let's look at what the do file did. So we go back over here and see if we can find a way to look back, and the way to look back in MLAB is not with a mouse, but with the arrow keys. So we actually hit an arrow key and exited the do file, but that's okay. We're now going to go to top level, continue, and now we can go back with the arrow keys. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There's the place we were a little bit ago. We were at the pause. Now the rest of this script, the rest of this do file continues with a comment. Define a function of two variables. There is the function. Evaluate the function on a 25 by 25 grid, which is from 0 to 3 by 0 to 3. Here is building the grid. M is the cross of the two sets of points in the x and the y of the grid. Here is computing the function f on the grid and adding it to the grid as column 3. And then we type out some of the grid and we get the first row. Then we get the middle row. This is the middle row, x, y, and f of x, y. And the last row, 3, 3, and f of x, y. And now we use the contour operator of MLAB to draw the contour map. We use a special line type, spline variable marker. We draw the actual crosses so we can see the points where we computed the function. Put a title on the contour map. View the picture and unview the picture, and we're done. Okay, so we have just run a do file, and we've exited the do file and come to top level, and again we're going to exit MLAB.